Good morning, Admirals. Overnight, I have upgraded my ship, the USS Lexington. New deflector, rare, neutrino deflector array, and dibernium hull plating. Picked up a dual polaron beam bank, Mark 9, and a tactical console, plus 18.8% polaron damage. And I think there was something else. Oh yes. Plus 11% shield regeneration rate. Or was it this one? There was something else. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, I've got two armor platings. Okay, that's fine. Let's skip right to our next mission. See what it is. The Tribble with Klingons. A disgraced Klingon captain on Tribble extermination duty will do anything to restore his honor. Admiral, long-range sensors have detected Klingon ships in the Minos Corvus system. The Klingons have no business being in that sector, much less around a planet with a Federation installation on it. The days of DS9 being their vacation spot are over. Apollo, I want you to take the Lexington out there and check out the situation. If Dr. Jones needs your assistance, please give it to him. Gregory is a friend of mine, and I'd hate to see anything happen to him. Investigate reports of Klingon ships. Alright. More ground weapons. What I'd like to get is some more phaser banks for my ship, or phaser beam arrays. Because I'm still working on Mark 8s. I'd like to get some Mark 10 phasers. Maybe next time I'm at Deep Space Nine I'll see what's available for sale. Or requisition, I should say. So far we've done pretty good without having to buy or requisition anything. I think only one or two items have I requisitioned the entire game. The ship has been able to handle herself pretty well. Okay, Minas Corva is one of the Federation worlds that the Cardassian Union attempted to conquer in the Federation-Cardassian War of the 24th century. Many of the planet's 2 million residents evacuated during the Dominion War, but the population rebounded after the Treaty of Bajor was signed. Now more than 1.6 million people live on the world. The Federation Science Council maintains a research station on the planet. Captain, Starfleet has requested we investigate reports of Klingons in the area of Minos Corba. There is an exobiology research station on the planet's surface. Their research isn't military in nature, but Starfleet is concerned that the Klingons will attempt to disrupt their work. Our orders are to engage any Klingons we find and convince them to leave the area. Then we are to beam down to the surface and check on Dr. Gregory Jones and the exobiology team. Whoa. Vorcha battlecruiser. This ought to be rough. This ought to be really rough.
Ship is under attack.
His cloak. Captain Gerard is hailing us, sir. Do you want me to put the message on the main view screen? You think you may have won again, Admiral, but nothing will stop me from performing my duty. The Klingon Threat Eradication Force will return, and we will destroy the environmental hazard that Starfleet is protecting. The area is secure, sir. Are you ready to beam down? I believe the environmental hazard he speaks of are tribbles. Apparently if you're a disgraced warrior, they put you on the eradication team and your job is to go around the galaxy and destroy all tribbles. It appears the Klingons are attacking Tribble, sir. Did Jera bring a fleet in to protect this base just to do that? We can't let the Klingons destroy harmless creatures, sir. It's not right. I recommend that we stop the Klingons and find Dr. Jones' lab. Maybe he can explain what's happening here. Okay, picked up some integrated targeting armor, Mark 9. That might come in handy. Ooh, Dahar Master. Oh, shit.
Personal shield losing power.
A Dahar Master is the same as a Fleet Admiral in Starfleet. Dr. Jones should be inside his lab, Admiral. Once we find him, we can learn more. Why did she call me Captain?
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Viking damage detected. Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Phaser High Density Beam Rifle Mark 10. Engineering Kit. Nice. I had no idea that Klingons had such a drastic reaction to tribbles. How fascinating. Tell me about the tribbles. Polygynous Grey to be precise. Oh, they're the most fascinating creatures. I picked up a few from a Ferengi on Deep Space Nine several years ago. Cute little things, aren't they? And then it hit me. They were perfect for my research. We've been breeding them ever since. Tell me about your research. We're terraforming one of Minos Corva's moons, to be exact, replica of Tribble Prime ecosystem, before the Klingons' orbital bombardment, of course. We plan to release the Tribbles there, and then we will have a small ecosystem that we can study in detail. It's so exciting, I can't wait until we get the dinosaurs. Why are the Klingons trying to kill the Tribbles? Klingons and Tribbles, that's a long, complicated relationship. Klingons see Tribbles as ecological menace. They tried to breed a predator to keep the Tribbles in check, but that didn't work out. Ultimately, the Klingons decided that the best option was extermination. They sent warriors to hunt Tribbles throughout the galaxy, and they destroyed the Tribble homeworld with an orbital bombardment. I wonder, do the Klingons still sing songs of the Great Tribble Hunt? The Tribbles were almost completely wiped out by the Klingons, but I thought those days were long behind them. Captain Gerard must have done something really awful to be put on Tribble eradication duty. What do Tribbles eat? Quadrotriticale, tula berries, whatever is handy, they'll eat almost anything. How many Tribbles are there in the research facility? Approximately 1,771,561. That's just a guess though. If they've gotten into the replicators, I expect we have a few dozen more. Ask about Dr. Jones. Me, I'm just a researcher, Admiral. There's nothing interesting about me. I was named for my great-grandfather. According to the stories, he was a galactic trader and a bit of a rogue. Fascinating character. My grandfather used to tell me the time Cyrano Jones helped James T. Kirk expose a Klingon spy. How can I help? There may still be a way to salvage this, Admiral. The moon we're terraforming is ready for habitation. We can transport the Tribbles there, but since there are so many, we'll need to use transport enhancers. Place the transport enhancers at each end of the 4 corridors here. Once you do, we'll activate them, and that should boost the signal enough that your ship's transporters can send the Tribbles to their new home.
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Alright, picked up a tactical kit, energy dampening armor. Come in handy. Pattern enhancers are in place, sir. Recommend we return to the Lexington and divert power to the transporters. Oh, return to the and divert power to the transporters. We should be able to transport the Tribble safely. Once we have the Tribble stored in the ship's pattern buffer, we can relocate them all to the nearby moon. The Tribbles are safe in the pattern buffer and ready for transport, sir. We will need to be closer to the moon in order to beam the Tribbles to the surface. If we set course for that navigational beacon, that should be close enough. Sir, the Tribbles have been transported to the moon. Incoming message from DS9, sir. Captain, DS9 reports a Klingon fleet inbound to our location. The Defiant is on its way to assist us, but we'll need to protect the system and ourselves until they can arrive.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Not again. You have more lives than a Grishnar cat. But know this, Admiral, we will meet again, and next time there won't be anyone there to help you. The Defiant is hailing us, Captain. Good job, Admiral. We can take it from here. Starfleet will assign some extra patrols near Minos Corva. They may see the Tribbles as an environmental threat, but we don't. And we don't need Klingons telling us what to do in our own space. It's always good to get off the station, Admiral. I'm glad the Defiant and I could help you out. That Gerard is an interesting character. He has quite a lot of political pull in the Klingon Empire as the head of the House of Duras, but he's still trying to prove himself as a warrior. You faced him twice and beat him twice. I don't think Gerard will forget about you anytime soon. Keep an eye out. Alright, what do we got here? Disruptor split beam rifle. Okay, plasma rifle. Well, that's not very good. Polaron sniper rifle. Ooh, Tetron dual pistols, 90 DPS. Okay. Well, thank you, Admirals. We'll meet again same time tomorrow, 0600. And we will continue with the Cardassian story arc. Until then, good night.